Hello there, happy Friday to you. I hope you've had a great week. I just want to thank you once again for stopping by to check out the Green Pill. I hope you're getting some value out of this. Now, yes, this is the place where every Friday a self-professed health and performance perfectionist tries to bring you a data source and an action tip so that anyone motivated can is helped to make a positive change in their life. And it's all centered around my six key pillars to good health, that being sleep, movement, nutrition, meditation, people, and purpose. And this week, I wanted to touch upon a different area. I know we've hung out around nutrition for the last 2 weeks in honor of Dry January and Veganuary, but I wanted to shift over to movement, namely for two reasons. One, that it's widely known the amount of people that start the gym in the 1st of January and there's an exceptionally high dropout rate come the 1st of February. And I think a lot of people are wrestling with their idea of movement right now. And it's something I've wrestled with a lot myself in January for very different reasons. And that's kind of what I wanted to do this week. Actually, I wanted to go off script and not necessarily quote a data source, but more give a live case study of what's going on in my own life right now and what I'm learning as we speak. Now, first and foremost, what I've learned over the many years is there's so much data out there that movement is absolutely key and essential to our health. Human beings were designed to move, and I've gotten the impression from over the years that we should never stop moving, and I've lived my life by that. So no matter how I feel on a given day, I always move in some way, shape, or form, whether it's just a few light stretches in the morning or a daily walk. Every little bit counts. And I had to kind of shift my views because at the start of January, I sustained a bunch of injuries in the gym and felt pains I haven't experienced for over 5 years. That was quite scary. So I stopped weight training in the gym and I tried to just back off and still get some movement from some light cardio at home. And the pain still got worse. So then I tried to back off and just do some light yoga stretching, and then the pain still got worse. So eventually, I just had to take the the idea that I didn't want to, and that was to stop moving. And this is the first week where I've done that, and shock of it, the pains have reduced. Now, for some of you watching, that might be very obvious, but it didn't even occur to me that the idea of stopping movement could be good for my health, and that's just because of all the data I've consumed. But in this case, it made sense to make an exception to this, and that benefited me from doing so. And that's not the only thing I've learned actually this month that I wanted to share, and that's that the importance of keeping an open mind in all this. Like this month, I experienced sports massage for the first time. It's something that came recommended to me. It's not the first time, it's always gone in one ear and out of the other. And why is that? Because I've never heard it from a credible scientific data source. But it's amazing how open minded you can be when you're in pain and you want to get out of it. And it came recommended from someone I trust. So I tried it and I'm really glad I did. The worst of my pains were like a lower left hip and back pain that first came about from a car crash many years ago. And that took years to resolve at the time. And within just a few short weeks of sports massage, I've had humongous relief from it. It's gotten a lot better. And so I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank Stu and his team at Fitness First for all that they've helped me, and it's taught me an awful lot. Namely, that just because there might not be that much, say, credible scientific data behind something, you should still try it out. And I guess, what's this week's action point? Well, I think it's always the most difficult one, and that's a mindset shift that I've had to learn myself this month. And that's that whilst all the data out there in the world may say you shouldn't stop moving, maybe sometimes you should. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying screw all scientific data, far from it. I mean, I live my life in a very orientated way around health data. But what I've learned is that you can't go so deep into the forest, you can't see the trees anymore. If you're in pain, maybe just rest and always keep an open mind, because you never know that something may or may not benefit you until you try it. So it's a little bit different this week. I hope it was still helpful. Please connect with me. I'd love to hear your feedback, and have an excellent weekend. And remember to stack the odds in your favor and feel good now.